1 year ago, I went out looking for answers about New Brunswick Black history. Today, I'm going to show you what I found.
1, 2, 3, I'm grass! A little closer and fill that gap.
Maybe.
Good.
The Still Here project is a continuation of my own search and determination to make Black New Brunswick history a fixture in the North American narrative of what's important for heritage. I can tell you through 15 generational Black New Brunswick families, we have found more answers than we know what to do with. We have found the connections, the impact, that they grew up with each other, that aunts from one family babysat the kids of another family. We really found an extended family in the New Brunswick Black community that we're so often accused doesn't exist or has fractured, and we have just found a mountain of evidence contrary to that statement. There was something to the multi-generational gathering that I think we've lost, and we've relegated just to holidays, funerals, and weddings. That when do we get to see our nieces and nephews? When do we get to see our cousins, our aunts, our uncles, our grandparents? If you put those people in one place, it's always laughter, it's always fun. And we've seen that 15 times in darn near every single city and town in New Brunswick.
Yeah, shoulders are perfect.
Can I get on my horse?
Yes, you can. You got the right boots for it.
We are going to publish a book of the poetry, the photos, the essays, and we're going to use the archival documents we found at the provincial archives that proved what they've traced from the 1800s of Black presence. This is all being published in a book that's going to be distributed globally by Goose Lane Editions, one of the oldest publishing houses, independent publishers in Canada. So right there, we're hitting at a level of telling Black stories that is quite rare. The exhibition is going to be right here in this space at the Beaverbrook Art Gallery in July 2025.
And we felt that this was the best space because it's the hub of the gallery. It's the place where everybody moves through. We're going to treat this space as a hug. And the hug starts with what we call the chandelier, which is just, these are just mock-ups at the moment. We're just in the process of finalizing our design, but we're going to be hanging these up from the ceiling. 180 portraits of all the family members that we've photographed. On the walls, we'll be covering the walls from floor to ceiling with family pictures. We'll have group pictures, which we'll show you, and the group pictures are large, as large as what you see here, 24 by 31 inches in size. And they're printed on this wonderful reflective material, which will give a glow depending on where you're standing in the gallery. Interspersed between these group pictures are going to be 8 by 10 and 11 by 14 images of documentary style photographs that we took in the 2 hours that we were given. In the background, you can see the Woolstock, also known as the St. John River. And at the beginning, when you're standing here, all you see is the legislature, which is the seat of New Brunswick government. And so all of these things makes this gallery the best place possible for us to show our work and the best place possible to get all the Black families in.
We want them to look at all of the pictures that we've taken and read the poetry we're going to put on these walls, and to just be reminded of the importance of themselves to practice family through taking photos, through gathering, through sharing oral histories and stories with the next generation, and for the younger generations to share stories of the older, to remind them that there's still so much life that we all have to live. There's so much more we can learn when we just talk to the members of our family. And that's what I personally want them to get when they see this, is for them to walk in here, be wowed, and then to go back and gather with their families and say, how can we do something like that?